I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what I'm going to see at all. I have no idea. I didn't come in with any kind of an assumption or a plan. Nerve-wracking, but exciting at the same time. My name is Shana Simmons, and I am the Artistic Director of Shana Simmons Dance. Objective I is our next fall season performance. My good friend, Erin Carlisle Norton, and I have basically developed the idea based on a couple of articles written by Judith Mackrell, Why Doesn't Dance Have Editing? My dancers for this project are Brady Sanders and Jessica Marino.
My name is Brady Sanders, and I am one of the dancers for this project.
I'm Jess Marino. I am performing. I'm a dancer for this project.
We started rehearsals for Shana Simmons Dance at the end of August. Late October, Erin and I are officially going to swap places and start the editing process.
So we will essentially have two versions, the two originals and the two edited versions. Objective I is that.
I have allowed this work to kind of develop its own identity.
A very organic kind of approach to concept base.
What has manifested is this idea of boundaries we've been playing with, physical boundaries, mental boundaries.
There's a lot of moments in the choreography where there's a sense of tension and stretch. Someone trying to push a boundary, a physical boundary, and the people that are around them or involved with them are restricting them from finding that full range of motion.
It is Shana's vision and it's her direction, but it feels very collaborative as far as how the material is generated.
I use their input all the time, so it's more of a discussion between us. I ask them their opinion on what feels natural.
She comes in with some direction and we all kind of react and mold. It's been really nice to walk into rehearsal and feel like I'm engaged both mentally and physically.
The process has been really pretty awesome. I'm excited to see the response.
I'm really excited to be working with Erin and the Moving Architects to kind of make it the best version of what it can be.
I don't have worries about it. I trust her to do what she thinks is going to be best.
My name is Erin Carlisle Norton, and my role today is editor. I'm going to be watching a dance piece I've never seen before. I'm going to watch it, take it in, and kind of start looking at the piece like an editor, trying to really bring Shana's voice out even more and make the dance even clearer. I do want to jump into it.
She worked a lot on intention. She brought a little bit more emotional specificity to the movements that weren't there before.
We were definitely more focused on the physicality in the original. Now this is a much more internal approach.
She just kind of tweaked who looked at who when, the way that we looked. You know, she asked us to have a little bit more range of motion.
I was thinking that it would probably start from a more physical place. So for her to start from actually an emotional standpoint kind of surprised me.
They're talking about the changes I made. So they're gonna have to rehearse my version and the original version and how to keep them very distinct. It's harder than I thought it would be to make sure I'm keeping the original intention without putting too much of myself into it. It feels like it's kind of becoming mine a little bit, but it's not my dance. So it's a very strange thing.
It's been 3 weeks since the editing process. I took a trip to New York. It was a very different experience because Erin was not in the room at all whenever I was editing for the Moving Architects.
Right now we have 2 more weeks and we head to New York. We'll be in New York for 2 days. We'll perform at the Gibney Center. We'll perform both works. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll be December 4th, 5th, we'll be back in Pittsburgh.
we have been in rehearsals to detail both the original versions and the edited version. We're trying to prepare ourselves to perfect both versions to the fullest of their nature, which is a little bit challenging because our other director, Erin, is not here. But I am very excited to share with people what we've been working on, which is an exchange between audience and performers. There is value in this process. It does open up a choreographer's eyes to things that you might not have seen the first time around.
I think there's something about like a mentorship or somebody who you trust to come in and kind of give you an outside eye. I think there's a reason why like comedians have writers, or people have like pairs of creative teams, or like a thing. They aren't really a thing in dance. I mean, I think everything always needs edited. Like always, because you need like a fresh set of eyes to like really see something.
I think everyone should try this. Whether I think it's their cup of tea, I don't know. You can allow yourself as an artist to push beyond, I think, the ego that happens and the pride that happens in creation to maybe enhance your work and allow someone else to do that for you. It could breed the potential for a better product.